Hey, welcome guys to another video. Listen, I wanted to get into this video because it's very disturbing what these manufacturers, that's why I call them manufacturers. I don't call them farmers. I don't call them producers. They're manufacturing these foods that the majority of people in the world, well, especially in the United States, I don't know about the whole world, but in the United States. So what happens with these food, I don't know why they put all these ingredients in food. I mean, when you're eating carnivore, now I struggle with a lot of this carnivore terminology. We look at the carnivore diet. Even the name of my channel is Carnivore Weight Loss Challenge. Okay. We're into weight loss, and I look at the carnivore experience, the carnivore, it's called a lifestyle. Now, let me back up a minute with all this. So, when we eating, I mean, our body needs to take time to rejuvenate, right? It needs to break down what it's taught over dozens, maybe a lifetime of eating. I remember years ago when I was steadily working hours and hours a day when I was young. Not that I'm not doing that now, but I'm not young. But anyways, what happened is that I was just eating anything that I could just to satisfy my hunger, right? And thirst. I mean, you wanted to have, 2 liters of Coke, whatever. Okay. So none of that happened overnight. None of all these issues with your body. I remember when I was younger, my mom would fill up a bowl of blueberries and she would put sugar on top and give it to us. Same with, whether it was Frosted Flakes or Raisin Bran or whatever, it was sugar on it. Everything had sugar on it, right? So these things don't catch up to you right away. And they might go 5, 10, 20 years, 30 years or whatever, but eventually they will catch up. Whatever goes in comes out, right? And I look at the carnivore the same way, the lifestyle. I see tons of videos. My first week on carnivore, my 90 days on carnivore. But what happens to your body is you can't just change overnight. Nothing works like that in life. Nothing. Okay. Everybody wants that lottery. They want the lottery job. They want the lottery income. They want the lottery wife, right? Everything, or husband in your case, whoever's case it is. But so I look at it like you can't do that. Your body takes time to change. To your cells in your body need to rejuvenate themselves from what they're normally eating, right? Your microbiome needs to change. Your whole outlook on life needs to change as far as how you eat and what you normally do during holidays and birthdays and trips and going out to eat, and all these things have to change. You can't do it in a 2-week plan or a 90-day plan. Your body sometimes takes 2 years to adjust. Okay. Now, what I've done over the years is I went from the fasting, the OMAD diets, that's 1 meal a day. So I went to the keto. I did that years ago, the keto, and that worked fine. I did, the fermented, I did everything. Okay. Because I wanted to do what's best for my body as I was aging, because I noticed that, other people, that my parents, the people around me, were getting older and they started running into all these issues. The food started changing. Okay. So I say that to say this. What's happening with the food industry is nothing more than a money grab. Okay. They don't care about what you're eating, where you're getting it. They just look at the bottom line. Okay. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is. So I'm looking at this article. Let me jump to this article, right? So we're looking at this article here, and it's Tyson Food. They make, mostly they're known for their chicken, right? I went to a chicken, I think it was in Georgia, chicken producer raising plant. and they cut off their beaks because they didn't want them to. They were so tight of an environment that these birds didn't have any room to work, and they were worried about them pecking each other, so they cut their beaks off, and or at least the end of it, and then they genetically modified them so they wouldn't grow feathers. Okay, that was years ago. So we're looking at here. Tyson Food announces partnership with Protex, I would say Tex, for more sustainable protein production. Now get this. This company, Protex, is a bug producer. They produce bugs. Okay. Protex is a fully integrated, let me change this real quick. Okay, so yeah, here we go. So we're going to change the colors on here too. So let's do this. Okay. Protex, let me do this right. Okay, Protex is a company producing and processing 14 metric tons. I don't know why it won't stay, but anyways. And the Netherlands operation since 2019. Why they don't do that, I have no idea. Okay, here we go. You know what? I might as well just leave that in the video. Makes for a good whatever. I'm lost for words. It's a fully integrated insect ingredient company processing 14,000 metric tons annually in the Netherlands facility, which has been in operation since 2019. So they want to put bugs in their protein. I mean, and their food products. I don't get it. I mean, at one time I had this idea that I was going to grow these bugs and make bars with them, and then that was a fleeting thought after I started reading it. I mean, your body cannot digest the bug. There's a certain cell, chemical, whatever in that bug that the human body cannot digest. I mean, you don't see any other carnivore on this planet. Mostly it's fish related, it's birds, that type of thing. Bats eat bugs, okay. Chickens, cows, plants, they don't eat bugs, okay. They drink water. Did I say chickens? No. So lambs, sheep, what else? Any kind of carnivore animal doesn't eat bugs. They just don't eat bugs. So let's watch this video here real quick.
This is why.
Okay, so I'll pop this up on the screen and we'll look at this video.
I never eat at Chick-fil-A. I ordered a spicy chicken deluxe and a small mac and cheese. There's really not much to this. Combined with both of these food items, they contain over 265 ingredients. No two foods should contain that many ingredients. What are the ingredients in here I've never even heard of? It's called dimethylpolysiloxane. This is a food additive that is used as an anti-foaming agent from silicone. It's also found in industrial lubrication and cosmetics. There's also dough conditioners here, obviously in the bun, like datum and mono diglycerides, which come through oil processing using soy oil, hydrogenated oil, which are trans fats. These, of course, are all pro-inflammatory agents. This is not going to sit well on your digestive system. This is why I never eat at Chick-fil-A. I ordered a spicy.
So if you want to eat at Chick-fil-A and knock your heart out, I know that the chicken sandwich there has 50 ingredients in it. Listen, you and I know that, let's say we go out and we buy some chicken, right? Or we buy a steak or whatever. That is one ingredient, right? We don't need all this extra stuff, I don't know. Maybe it lasts. There's a video out there of them ice cream, what do they call them, drumstick ice cream, that somebody put it on the counter and they came back, I don't know, hours later, and it wasn't even melted. Nothing. It just stayed that. And you wonder why people are sick. And I've always told everybody that the same people that are producing all these food chemicals, these ingredients, are the same ones that are selling drugs to you when you go get sick. I mean, I don't have anything to back that up, but it just makes sense if you're into it for the money. And I'm a firm believer that everything that is good or evil on this planet has to do with money. Because when you do something that doesn't involve money, like a good deed, I mean, obviously, you don't have any stake in it. There's nothing involved. You or the other person that you're giving this gift to has nothing. There's nothing to reciprocate, right? You don't have to give back and all this stuff, and you have to put, you know what I mean? You just give the gift and whatever, lay it out as it is. But when it comes to money, whether you're selling a product you want to sell, you have to put food on your table. You have to keep the business going. You have to satisfy all these investors, right? And you got to show your bottom line is making money. And I know that the majority of them don't do it because they're trying to kill people or whatever. But I don't think they really care. I really don't. I don't think, they probably think whatever they put in the food, they're not going to eat it, so they don't care. As long as we make money, I can go home and I'm done for the day. I'm good with that. So if you're eating, you got to watch a lot of these spices too that you like to put on your foods. I mean, some of them aren't what they say on the ingredients. They add things to it. So, I mean, I'm going to keep going on with this food, what's in your food, because I'm a single ingredient guy, right? If it's chicken, I just eat chicken and salt. If it's fish, chicken, or fish and salt. If it's beef, beef and salt. Whatever. That's it. 2 ingredients, I should say. 2 ingredients. But I do add pepper once in a while or whatever. But I generally stay away from that. But yeah, so you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I appreciate you watching this video. If you would, subscribe, like, and share this with your friends. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye now.